Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Title Minute. On this episode of the Title Minute, we're actually going to complete our series on common ways of holding title. And today, we're going to talk about the method of holding title, which is called joint tenancy. Now, it's very important to note before you decide on which method to hold title, such as joint tenancy, that you check with both a CPA and an estate planning attorney. This in no way, shape, or form is a suggestion on how you should hold title. It's just the basic information so you know. Be sure to check with those professionals because there are tax and survivorship consequences. Joint tenancy is a form of holding title in which two or more persons, married or not, domestic partners or not, hold title together with equal amounts of ownership. Joint tenancy is also subject to rights of survivorship. Title must have been acquired at the same time for joint tenants, and the title document itself must establish that joint tenancy is the intention of the owners of the real property. In the event that one of the joint tenants passes away, title is automatically conveyed by law to the surviving joint tenants. A commonly asked question that we received is, does a will or trust have any authority over joint tenancy? The answer is, if the property is owned in joint tenancy, the surviving joint tenant will receive the deceased joint tenant's interest in the property, regardless of what that joint tenant's will or trust says. An exception would be if both or all of the joint tenants passed away at the same time. In that case, the property would be subject to a will and would need to be probated. Remember that we said that their interest automatically reverts to the surviving joint tenants. This happens by filing a document called the Affidavit of Death of Joint Tenants, which is something that you can find on our website. The surviving joint tenant then owns the property and no further paperwork is required. Remember to contact your estate planning attorney and tax or CPA professional before choosing which method is best for you to hold title. Be sure to check out our series on common ways of holding title, and remember that we're here to help clarify any questions that you might have. Download our Fast Fact Flyer, and we'll talk to you real soon.